What up, world? It's your girl, Free the Truth, and I'm here to talk about the Netflix docuseries of the Central Park Five, When They See Us. Um, there's been a lot of people talking about this Netflix special of the Central Park Five, and most of us, are familiar with this story, and I'm glad for them to be having their story broadcast on a national platform, uh, international platform, because it's a story that needs to be told. Um, there have been a lot of talk about how emotional it is to watch it, and I have friends who are saying that it's been tough to watch. It's an emotional impact, and I'm here to say that it took me a long time to realize that I don't have to expose myself to everything in order to for it to be relevant to me. Um, Over the years, with the police brutality and just the black experience as a whole in America, I've seen enough for this to be common for me in my community. This is a common story of black men being falsely accused, falsely imprisoned, and being sentenced to things that they have not done. We're too familiar with this story as a black American. And you don't have to expose yourself to everything. I had to stop watching the police shooting videos. I had to stop watching because it's creating trauma within me, because I am emotionally impacted, because I do feel connected to these victims, because it could be me, it could be anybody in my family, it could be anybody that I know. Okay? What I do express is that this necessarily is not for us, because we as a whole, as black people in America, we know that the justice system is not fair. We know that the justice system isn't always correct. We know that the justice system is grimy, right? When you have to cop to pleas because you can't afford a lawyer, there's something wrong with the justice system. And at the rate of them finding out all these men behind bars are innocent at the end of the day, that evidence was tampered with, that police officers gave false statements, okay? They coerced false confessions because people felt that they had to in order to get to the next part. You know what I mean? Like, we know this as black people in America. There are certain films that I don't watch. I did when I was younger, and now that I'm older and I have a more mature perspective, it's more than just an entertainment piece. This is real. When I watch movies like Rosewood, I cannot watch that movie and go out in public, in society, and not be feeling some type of way, because it's emotional. It impacts me. I feel that. That's my people. I'm connected. That's DNA. So, coming off of the mental health awareness, you don't have to expose yourself to everything in order for it to have a place of reference in your life. You don't have to. We're aware, and you being aware is enough. After being aware is where the work comes in. And sometimes it's our duties to make the people who are not a part of our communities we need to be promoting this film to them. They need to be aware of it, and they need to go sit down and watch it and be emotionally impacted, because we're already traumatized enough. We got PTSD as Black Americans just living here and having the experience of being a Black person. So it's time for people of other cultural backgrounds to see that this isn't made up. This is real life. We're not exaggerating our experience. This is for real. Okay? And hopefully with that, with us pushing for others outside of our community to watch this film, maybe that can be the starting point for the necessary conversations between us. It's your girl, Phree the Truth. And it's okay. You do not have to expose yourself to every happening going on in the world. Be informed, be aware, and do the work. Phree the Truth. Phreethetruth.com, y'all.